Yo, Jeyonik is back with a new video, and today we have another guest here, which is
Goldvapour.
he's also one of the ordinary clashes I thought I should show on YouTube. So we have him here with so many low town hall accounts, and he actively posts on Instagram. And I would say, would you like to introduce yourself to the viewers?
I'm known as Goldvapour. I post like Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars videos and pictures on my Instagram at Goldvapour. Um, yes, me and Jeyonik have known each other for, I don't even know, a year, 2 years?
Two, even
Two?
more, I guess.
Okay.
What town halls do you play?
Oh, so I mostly play Townhall 4. That's what I'm known by, as my Townhall 4's name is Goldvapour. But I've also pushed Townhall 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9. All of those have been posted on my Instagram. Sorry, and I feel like I'm mostly known by those accounts.
So, when did you start playing these low town halls?
It mostly started from around the start of 2016, like straight after the Townhall 11 update. It was when I first discovered like the Savage clans. So Savage, I saw Savage 7 and Savage 8.9, and then I eventually discovered Savage 3.4, and then that's when I started my Townhall 4 account, which was at the time a Townhall 3. I thought it would be a cool idea to like push around that time, see how high I can go now.
And you're also leader of Savage 4, not 4.5, but 5.6.
I am, yeah.
How did you get involved with the Savage family?
Yeah, so as I said, I started off by being a member in Savage 3.4 around April of 2016, where I met people like Mini Luca, Chief Rage, and then that kind of spawned off all the other accounts where I sort of got peer pressured into making other accounts and trying new things. But my Channel 4 has been like the main like center of all my accounts, mostly where I'm getting the names of all the other accounts, and yeah, and that eventually led me to being leader of Savage 5.6 after the previous leader ends. Yeah, so I'm just trying to rebuild it now, to be honest.
So, you have your Town Hall 4 as main account, I would say, but do you
Yeah,
also have any high accounts?
yeah. I have a Townhall 11. It's level 215. That was it's pretty much my second account because I made another account before that. But then me and my friends, my in real life friends, decided we were all going to start again for some weird reason. And then I just sort of committed to staying on that account. His name is Elixir Bath.
That are pretty interesting names you have on your accounts.
Hi.
Um, how did you like kind of come up with all these names?
Okay. So Elixir Bath, when it was first made, was called Bloodbath, and then I thought it'd be a bit more appropriate to be for it to be called Elixir Bath because elixir is like the currency in the game, and the troops are made of elixir. So I called that Elixir Bath, and then that spawned off the next account, which is called Gold Shower, which is what my Town Hall 4 was called until I asked for a name change because the name is kind of weird, and then that Gold Shower spawned off the name for my Town Hall 3, which is called GS710, which is Gold Shower, and then 710 is a number I used to like, and then that kind of made off all the other Dark Elixir Rain and Gem Trickle.
That's a pretty interesting story. I
Yeah.
wasn't so creative with my names though. And what I also wanted to ask is, why do you play low town halls even though the whole game is concepted to play and upgrade your town hall? What keeps you at low town hall level?
I just feel like it's something different to the whole other game. So I kind of find the constant like progression, do the same thing every town hall, like upgrading this, upgrade that, farm this, farm that. I can find that kind of stale compared to like staying at a particular town hall, like Town Hall 4, and just grinding on that. So donating, pushing, and making my base look good. Yeah, and just doing other stuff that not normal players would do. How they would just constantly be staying at upgrading town halls and just going through all that.
Yeah, that's also kind of why I stayed Town Hall 8 on my main account. So, what did you do first, donating or pushing?
So when I first made my now Town Hall 4, it was Town Hall 3, and I thought I'd push that. And I got to, I think my PV was 1605 or something like that. And then I was in Cyber 3.4 at the time, and then I thought I'd upgrade, and then I pushed again at Town Hall 4, and then got to like 1700. And then I thought I'd just complete some of the achievements. So that was like the Friends in Need of achievement. I completed that, and I thought I could probably go higher, and that eventually led me to get to XP 100 and so on.
So, what is interesting about donating then? Because you got all of your achievements then, and for me personally, donating isn't so interesting. So, were you in any kinds of donating clans, or did you just do it because you liked it and jump in and out of clans?
Yeah, so for a brief period, I was in a Reckon League plan. I think it's gone now, but I donated about 8k troops at the time, which isn't great, but it was something. But I really find it nice how you can just like you donate and then you get really close to another level, and then you get that level, and then you do it again. It's just sort of like a feeling of accomplishment, getting to the next levels and stuff.
And now you even have your Town Hall 4 above level 200, which is a
Yep.
really nice achievement.
Thank you.
Really well done there.
Thank you.
And I also see something outstanding in your Town Hall 4 profile is that you have so many war stores. So you also did war while donating, I suppose.
Yeah, so what I did was while I was donating, I have a private clan for me, where I just do back-to-back wars as much as I can, and it's just sort of the thing that I would do. Even if I'm not donating on that day, I will just log on, start a war, and then the next day I do my war attacks. And I've been doing that for the last like 3 years, just constantly warring. It's just sort of part of my day now.
And what keeps you going? Because I kind of had that feeling that all the low Town Hall push community died out through the years. Do you feel the same?
Personally, I haven't really noticed because I didn't really push before the matchmaking changes, because I know that Townhall 4s could get like to Titans or something. But since then, I've been pushing every like year or even less, like every few months. And I kind of personally, I feel like that's more skillful than like sniping. The Townhall 4s and low pushers in general are getting to new heights as of recently, like the Townhall 6 that got to 4900s, the Townhall 5 4400, and now there's Townhall 4s at almost champion. One day I'll get that.
Yeah, hopefully I will see you then.
Hopefully.
And another thing which people didn't know or don't know that much about are Town Hall 2s, which can get in CC,
Yeah.
a clan castle. Why did you make a Town Hall 2? Just because of the clan castle, or was there another story behind that?
So I remember seeing Town Hack 2, who was like he got to level 100 without donating. I thought that was really cool. So then I made my own account, and then that was before clan castles were possible. And then I pushed that to like 800, and then after that, Town Hack 2 posted saying that you can get clan castle, and then we joined a clan called Savage 2, and then we started wars, and I thought I could just do this alongside my Town Hall 4, and that's what I've been doing since, warring with my Town Hall 4, and just gathering war stars.
So, how much time, so back to your Town Hall 4, how much time does it take to get a level up these days?
These days, maybe like a few months, because I haven't done it in a while. But I remember when I was around level 175, I was just donating constantly every day, until I got to 200. I remember doing like 2 or 3 levels a day, which was like about 20,000 donations, which I find is an achievement for me, but for other people, like the really high donators that get like 1 million in a season, I think it was like a hardcore thing for me to do at the time.
I really like that you also have so many accounts which have an outstanding profile. It's not only your Town
Thank
Hall
you.
2 and 4, also your 6. Do you think, kind of, my question is, what is your favorite Town Hall then?
Oh, definitely my Tunnel 4, because I feel like I put the most effort and kind of some of my money into it just to get that nice XP level, the donations and the trophies and the war stars, and even some of the other achievements like heroic heist, gold grab, and elixir escapade. Just a lot of effort put into it.
So you mentioned money. So a question is
God.
also, how much money did you put into Clash then?
Altogether, oh god, um, I I think at least £50, £100 even. I don't think I've spent more than 100 total since I've played. But yeah, about £100, and that's across all my accounts.
So I thought that would be more, to be honest.
I just don't feel like spending that much money. Well, it's a lot of money, but I just don't spend like that much money because like I have enough gems now, especially since like the one-time Kingly offer, which was a really good offer, and I just don't need to buy anything now.
So is there anything you would suggest new players if they would start Clash of Clans? Should they just like keep the game playing like it's supposed to, or should they like experience something different, like staying at a specific town hall and doing a pretty much outstanding profile there?
Well, I feel like a new player should like know the basics of the game, so like how to use certain troops, how to build a good base, how to do I don't know, like different strategies. And then once they've got all that, then they should start. I mean, if they want, they can start doing like low level accounts and then just grinding on a particular tunnel level that they liked. But yeah, I still think that they should learn the basics of the game at first.
Would you say like every player, or at least like high town hall player, should play also a low town hall?
Yeah, absolutely. They should definitely try something different, especially like the Tunnel 12s are on the top player trophy list. They should try something. Like personally, I want to see like how high could they actually go. I could definitely think that they could go like champions for Tunnel 4s or legends at Tunnel 6.
Do you think Supercell supports still the low town hall push community, or in general the low town hall community? Because last year we had a ESL tournament for every town hall starting at town hall 5. Do you think that kept something specifically moving, or
God no, they don't support us. They can do all of that, but they don't support us. They changed the Legends League. They changed the matchmaking a few years ago. But I do feel like I see where they're coming from because they're like a business and they need to make money, and that I think that's the only way they can do that is from players upgrading and going to like Tunnel 7 so they can get the gold pass and all of that. But yeah, even that CW or whatever it was, or like Tunnel 5s and above, it was okay. I guess it helped pushes on, well, like people that would try different accounts like that are normally playing on Townhall 12s and then they try Townhall 5. I guess that's good, but no, I feel like they don't support low Townhalls in general. And also they've changed how we can't have mini maxes or engineering bases anymore. So that's another thing that's like a hit on the community. How we can't have like cool bases or out of the ordinary bases. Everything looks the same as everyone else.
but we still do have some ordinary clashers, like with
Yeah.
outstanding profiles like you.
Cool.
That's why I kind of started the series, to show like some players you wouldn't see on YouTube because no one just really sees the low town halls anymore. Just the really competitive playing high town halls there.
There's a lot of like show on like high level accounts like the Clash of Clans World Championship. I guess that's some publicity that Supercell can gain from, but I feel like they could get some more publicity from the low level accounts, and then that will just like make the game a bit more fun for low levels and possibly even some of the high levels as well.
Maybe there needs to be a difference too, or like a change. But
yeah,
in general, Clash of Clans is just evolving so much and evolving so much.
Yeah, and it's evolving quite fast too.
Yeah, I mean, when Townhall 11 came out, it took them like, I don't know how many years, I think like 2 years or even more that Townhall 12 came out. So I kind of like how they start getting more upgrades and everything. Just changes the game like completely from the low Town Hall view.
Yeah, a little plus from like more Town Hall levels getting added. It means that more troop levels are coming in, which helps the low levels. Like the push that I just did was the first time I pushed with level 9 balloons in Town Castle, which helped a lot. I mean, I got masters from that, and then the level 8 balloons got me to Crystal 1, and then level 7 balloons got me to Crystal. So it's nice to get new troop levels, and then they help in defending and attacking as well.
So you mentioned troops. I mean, you're mainly focusing on low town halls. What is your favorite troop then?
My favorite troop is definitely balloons, because they do so much work on low level accounts like Townhall 6s and Townhall 6s and below. As long as there's an air defense down, you pretty much 3-star anything.
Is there anything else you want to say about yourself?
My Instagram is at Goldvapour. Some people don't know that I'm 18 years old, and right now I'm studying quite a bit, so I can't play that much, but I'm definitely going to get back into it after I'm done pushing it, after I'm done all my exams and stuff. So yeah, maybe champion soon, or level 250 on my Townhall 4 soon.
And we will follow you through the next months, of course. Maybe another interview in a few months again.
Absolutely,
see how much you improved.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
And
as long as you're down for that as well.
Sure. If you want to follow him, I will link his Instagram in the description. It is really worth following him. So I guess that's it for this video. I hope you liked it.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Thanks.
For more content.
And see you again in the next video. Jeyonik out.
Bye-bye.